Is Tarneit a good suburb? Tarneit is a suburb located in the western part of Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. It is a relatively new suburb, with significant growth in the past decade due to the expansion of urban areas in the western suburbs of Melbourne. The suburb is known for its diverse community, excellent access to public transport, and proximity to major roads and highways. The question of whether Tarneit is a good suburb is a common one among those looking to relocate to the area. While opinions may vary, this video aims to provide an objective and comprehensive overview of Tarneit's location, demographics, housing market, education, and employment opportunities, as well as its pros and cons. By the end of this video, readers will have a better understanding of whether Tarneit is a good suburb to live in and whether it meets their unique needs and preferences. Is Tarneit a good suburb? Overview of Tarneit's location and demographics. The present section provides an introduction to the geographical and demographic characteristics of the area under consideration, namely Tarneit, which is a suburb located in the western part of Melbourne, Australia. With a population of approximately 45,000 people, Tarneit is one of the fastest growing suburbs in Melbourne. The suburb is located 25 kilometres away from Melbourne's central business district and is accessible via the Princes Highway and the Western Ring Road. Tarneit's demographics are diverse, with a large number of residents born overseas, particularly in India and the Philippines. The suburb also has a high proportion of young families with children, which is reflected in the number of schools and childcare centres in the area. Tarneit is also home to a number of parks and recreational facilities, making it an attractive location for families with young children. One of the location advantages of Tarneit is its proximity to public transport, with a train station and several bus routes connecting the suburb to Melbourne's CBD and surrounding areas. The suburb is also situated close to major shopping centres, including Pacific Werribee and the newly opened Tarneit Central. In addition, Tarneit has a growing number of local businesses and amenities, including cafes, restaurants, and medical centres, making it a self-sufficient community. Overall, Tarneit's location and demographics make it an attractive suburb for families and individuals looking to settle in Melbourne's western suburbs. Pros of living in Tarneit. Tarneit is a suburb in Australia that has been gaining popularity among homebuyers due to its affordable living options and abundance of amenities. One of the key advantages of living in Tarneit is its accessibility to public transport, making it easy to commute to nearby cities. Additionally, the suburb is known for its strong sense of community, with various groups and events that foster a sense of belonging among residents. Affordability and amenities. Affordability and access to amenities are key factors to consider when evaluating the livability of a residential area. Tarneit, a suburb in Australia, offers both to its residents. The cost of living in Tarneit is relatively affordable compared to other suburbs in the area. Housing prices are reasonable, and there are plenty of options for renters and buyers alike. The suburb also boasts a range of amenities that cater to different needs. There are grocery stores, shopping centres, and restaurants for those looking for convenience. For those seeking recreational activities, there are parks, playgrounds, and bike trails that provide options for outdoor enthusiasts. To further emphasize the affordability and amenities of Tarneit, here are 5 bullet points to consider. Housing prices in Tarneit are more affordable compared to other suburbs in the area. There are a variety of grocery stores, shopping centres, and restaurants that cater to different needs. Tarneit has several parks and playgrounds for families with young children. The suburb has bike trails that provide a great option for outdoor recreation. There are also community facilities such as libraries and sports centres that offer a range of activities and events for residents of all ages. Overall, Tarneit is a good suburb to live in if affordability and access to amenities are important factors. With a range of options for housing, shopping, and recreational activities, residents can enjoy a comfortable and convenient lifestyle. Accessibility to public transport. Accessibility to public transport is a significant consideration when evaluating the overall livability of a residential area. In Tarneit, there are several public transport facilities available, including buses and trains. The Tarneit railway station, which is part of the Werribee line, provides regular train services to the CBD and surrounding suburbs. Additionally, there are several bus routes that connect Tarneit to other areas in the west and northwest suburbs of Melbourne. The availability and frequency of these services allow residents to commute to work or school conveniently. The affordability of fares is another factor that impacts the accessibility of public transport. Public transport in Tarneit is relatively affordable, with the cost of a single trip on the train ranging from $3.80 to $5.60 depending on the distance. However, safety concerns have been raised in recent years due to the increasing number of incidents on trains and buses. In response, the government has implemented measures to improve safety, such as increasing the presence of transit officers and installing CCTV cameras. Overall, the accessibility of public transport in Tarneit is satisfactory, with the availability of services and affordability of fares contributing positively to the daily commute of residents. Community groups and events. Community groups and events play a significant role in fostering social cohesion and engagement among residents in residential areas. Tarneit, as a suburb, offers a range of community groups and events that cater to various interests and cultures. These activities bring residents together, create a sense of belonging, and promote community participation. One way residents can get involved in their community is through volunteer opportunities. Tarneit has several community-based organizations that rely on volunteers to run events and deliver services. Residents can volunteer for a wide range of activities, such as gardening, mentoring, and fundraising. Volunteering not only benefits the community but also provides an opportunity for residents to develop new skills, meet new people, and contribute to a cause they care about. In addition to volunteer opportunities, Tarneit also celebrates its cultural diversity through community events. These events showcase the rich cultural heritage of residents and promote cross-cultural understanding and appreciation. For instance, the annual Diwali festival organized by the Wyndham Indian Association is a significant event that brings together people from different backgrounds to celebrate the Festival of Lights. Similarly, the Tarneit Community Festival celebrates the diversity of the suburb with multicultural food stalls, music, and entertainment. These events not only provide an opportunity for residents to learn about different cultures but also enhance community cohesion by bringing people together. Cons of living in Tarneit. Living in Tarneit may present some challenges that can affect one's overall living experience. One of the major cons of living in the suburb is the traffic congestion. Tarneit is located in the western suburbs of Melbourne, which is known for its heavy traffic. The suburb's growing population has also contributed to the increased traffic volume, making it challenging for residents to commute to work or other activities. This can result in longer travel times and a higher risk of accidents, which can be frustrating for residents. Another issue that may affect one's living experience in Tarneit is safety concerns. While the suburb is generally safe, there have been reports of theft and vandalism in the area. Residents have reported incidents of break-ins and car thefts, which can be unsettling. The suburb has a relatively low crime rate compared to other suburbs in Melbourne, but it is still important to take precautions and be aware of one's surroundings. Lastly, living in Tarneit may be challenging for those who prefer a quiet and peaceful lifestyle. The suburb's rapid growth has resulted in an increase in construction and development, leading to noise pollution in some areas. Additionally, the suburb's proximity to the airport can also lead to noise pollution from passing planes. While this may not be a major issue for everyone, it is important to consider for those who prioritize peace and quiet in their daily lives. Pros, cons. Affordable housing, traffic congestion. Access to public transportation, safety concerns. Diverse community, noise pollution. Overall, while Tarneit has its challenges, it is important to weigh the pros and cons to determine if it is the right suburb for you. It offers affordable housing, access to public transportation, and a diverse community. However, traffic congestion, safety concerns, and noise pollution may impact one's living experience. It is important to consider these factors and determine if they align with one's lifestyle and priorities. Housing market and real estate trends. After discussing the cons of living in Tarneit, it is necessary to look at the housing market and real estate trends in the suburb. Tarneit is a fast-growing area in Melbourne's west, and the housing market is quite dynamic. The suburb has seen a steady increase in property prices over the last few years due to its proximity to the city and the growing demand for housing. However, the rise in property prices has also made it challenging for first-time buyers to enter the market. Property investment is a lucrative option in Tarneit due to the suburb's growth potential. With the development of new infrastructure and amenities, such as schools, parks, and shopping centers, the suburb is becoming an attractive location for families and young professionals. Investors can expect a good return on their investment in the long run, as property prices in Tarneit are expected to continue rising. Despite the increasing property prices, Tarneit still offers housing affordability compared to other suburbs in Melbourne. The suburb has a range of housing options, from apartments to large family homes, catering to different budgets. First-time buyers can take advantage of government schemes, such as the First Home Owner Grant, to help them enter the property market. Overall, Tarneit is a good suburb for property investment, and with its growth potential, it is an attractive location for those looking for a long-term investment opportunity.